Hi, I'm Yenha. I'm an artist living and working in New York City. I draw large-scale landscapes based on places I've traveled, like this series called Bow River Bends, taken from time I spent in Banff, Canada. I also work on more intricate female portraits that weave together natural elements like chrysanthemum blooms and ferns with man-made objects like razor blades and knives. For the past several months, sheltered at home, I've been working on small-scale drawings from my dining room table. I also started making a series of time-lapse mandala drawings that usually take me 30 to 40 minutes each drawing. Today I'm going to show you how to use mandala drawing as a meditative form of making. While you don't have to set an actual time constraint, the idea is to make each drawing in one sitting without being distracted. Drawing with continuous motion forces you to be present in the moment of doing. The idea is to move with the momentum of the pen using a series of small repetitive steps. There's no pressure to get things right, only to keep going. The shape of mandalas helps to give form work and closure to the work. Start by drawing a small circle in the middle of the paper. Add a petal on one side, another on the opposite side, and two more to make the shape of a cross. Now I like to fill in the space between the petals with four more. Now I'm going to connect the tips of each of my petals. Next, I'll add little circles in the divots between my arcs. It's not important what shape you use, only that you keep moving the pen. Now I'm going to connect my circles with two arcs. I kind of like the way that triangles look here, so I'm going to use a triangle connecting the arcs to the circles. Maybe I'll fill in that little triangle gap with a half circle. It's not important what shapes you use as long as you keep the same shape as you go around the drawing. I like the little circles so much I'm going to repeat them here in a pattern of 3. Don't be afraid to use the same shapes over and over. That can help you keep with the flow of the drawing. Now I decided to connect the middle of the circles with 2 straight lines. I'm connecting the top circles with an arc. It really doesn't matter what shapes you use, as long as you use the same shapes as you go across the circle. I don't know what to do yet here, so to buy myself some time, I go back to the little circles that I had started the drawing with. Now it seems like it might be fun to add little triangles on top of the circles. Alright, what next? Maybe connect the tips of my triangle to the midpoint of the other triangles that I had drawn earlier. I'm not really sure what to do, so I just mimic the triangles in a parallel between each of the lines I had just drawn. Back to my circles. What I like about mandala drawings is no two drawings are alike, even if you try. I decide to connect my circles with each other. But when I get to the third half circle, I realize I don't like the way that looks at all. But it's too late, I've already started, and now I have to just go around following the same lines that I started out with. The other great thing about mandala drawings is you can stop almost at any time and you'll have a finished piece. I'm going to keep going with another couple of layers. This is the fun part of the drawing. I take the colors that I put aside earlier and pick one to start with. It doesn't matter which one you start with. You can start anywhere in the drawing, but I like to start in the middle and work my way out.